Oh,
live! Surprise! Happy Inauguration Day. Happy Inauguration Day. That's my Inauguration Day song I just made up.
yes. Yes. Um,
Uh yeah, it happened. It happened. It's official. Can't be taken away. It's done.
yeah.
Um
Yeah.
how many tears did you shed this morning?
Oh, so many. I mean, I think my face is pretty I even tried to like do a roller right before we to see if I get any puffiness away because I've just been like, and I already did a stream earlier in which I was already like, because they're
Yeah.
like, you just saw Kamala get sworn in by Justice Sotomayor. Like, what? How does this make you feel? And I'm like, all of it. No.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it was momentous, historic, touching, all of it. I think, oh, and overall, I think all of us sort of have this, finally, this sense of hope back again that it's going to be okay. We have a long road ahead of us,
A lot of
but
work. Yes, a lot of
we
work.
have strong, strong leaders now who will not alienate the rest of the world, will not alienate half of the country, I hope. I mean, I know that the people who do not believe that what we believe feel like they're being alienated, but I hope that he's able to bridge that gap. Um,
Yeah, and I think his speech was great. I thought it was spot
mhm.
on. I thought it was a perfect tone. He addressed all of the issues that we are dealing with right now and still came up with this, message of hope and coming together and working through this and how he's going to be the president for everybody. And what a stark contrast from 4 years ago when it was
Oh
so
yeah,
doom and gloom and carnage in the
remember?
streets and blah,
Yes,
blah, blah. And it was like,
I remember watching that. It just cemented all my fears about
yeah,
a Trump presidency,
yeah.
which still sounds weird to say. I think that's because I
Ugh,
tried not to utter his name during all
I
that time.
know. We don't need to anymore.
No, we don't. We don't. He can just go off and play golf forever. That's fine with me. That's fine. Even if he doesn't get carted off to jail, I'm fine with him just going to play golf.
Oh, I want him to go to jail. I
Well,
want
I
him
would prefer
locked
that,
away
sure. But you know what? As long as he
and
stays
to die shortly after that.
out of the news feed, I'm happy. Just
Yeah.
have it. I don't want it anymore. I
Yeah.
wanted to sort of like highlights for me. First of all, Senator Klobuchar, Amy Klobuchar, the joy the entire morning. Her face just is.
Well, this is like what I said. She's the planning committee. I was like, she's out there going like, make sure you take a plate home with everybody. Got enough
Yep,
food.
yep,
Enjoy
totally.
yourself.
Joey
We
cried
just
4 years
did a
ago. Different reasons
yeah.
today. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
totally. Like very different reasons today.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it was so nice to see that Amy just so happy. I mean, you could see it on so many faces, but that was one
Yeah.
thing. And I thought Senator Blunt, um, bringing up the idea of we're not supposed to be perfect, but we're supposed to strive to be more perfect. The more perfect union. That's the whole idea behind everything, and so we're supposed to be striving for that, and um, that the quote from him that I really liked was that we are more than we to be more than we have been and less than we hope to be. That's where we are right now. We're more than we have been. We have some things have gotten better over these many years of us being a democracy, and but it's not perfect. So we're less than we hope to be still. So I thought
Yes.
I thought that was great.
Quite a bit
Amazing to be
less.
a teacher showing students the power of our country. It's true. I'm sure that was very restorative for a lot of people to be able to go, we can pull it together after an insurrection, after, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. The emotional levels just within the first couple of weeks of January. I mean, from insurrection to this
mhm.
I mean, I'm not even processing everything at this point, but I will say, like Joey just said, glad his sons can experience this today. Like texting with my sister Stephanie, and I know I'll talk to Victoria later, but watching this with Juniper and with Star, like to see the first female vice president get sworn in
Yeah.
by, Sotomayor, like
Sotomayor,
that's,
Yeah, a Latina woman.
I mean, it's just it's
I guess that's
incredible.
redundant.
It's really incredible.
It
Yeah,
is. It's yeah. Latinx woman. I'll say that.
a Latina.
Latina. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty amazing when you see all of that. And again, in stark contrast to what we've been witnessing over the last several years. Um,
Yeah, and they're little enough that this is just like the norm for them now.
yeah. Yeah. They get to grow up with, the next 4 years. Juniper, how old is she now? She's what,
She's 6. She's going to
six?
be 10 in four
She'll be
years.
10. That's a huge
Jesus.
chunk of a small child's life. And for
Yeah.
that whole chunk, she's going to have a woman as a vice
Yeah.
president.
Yeah. And the
And
amount of, yeah, the developmental stages during that time.
yeah,
Yeah, that's,
that'll just be, that's, of course, we have that. Of course. And so that's
yeah.
what, like, slowly, little by little, that's going to become, we are going to really have a female president. Joey, I think this is a good one we have to show. It's true. I agree. It
Happiness,
is. Yeah. It's
hopefulness.
called joy. It's called joy.
Yeah, and I was thinking this morning, like it's a real bummer for all the people that have passed away that would have, like
Didn't
friends
get
and
to see
family members
this.
that we know that didn't get to see this,
Hmm.
that didn't for whether it was COVID related or not. But
Yeah.
like a celebrity example, Carl Reiner would have been great
Ugh.
that he could have
Yeah.
seen this,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Happy
but
Inauguration Day,
otherwise,
cookie party.
happy inauguration day, cookie party.
And yeah.
But
Oh,
otherwise,
Joey, we might be less drunk. We might be. I'm not going to say anything though. I don't know.
oh yeah, I
Might be.
haven't started yet.
It's true. I didn't start. I planned to have mimosas, and I was like, it's too early for
I know.
mimosas.
I was like,
Can't
I
do
actually
it.
have to still
I
work
gotta work
today.
today. Or big talk. A lot of big talk.
Yeah, yeah,
No action.
yeah.
What other highlights were there for you? I have a few others, but
Well, I mean, our local girl, Amanda Gorman, who I saw her, and I can't, I'm racking my brain trying to, maybe it was a climate change thing a few months ago. I saw her on something else, like one of these fundraisers or one of these Zooms or whatever. And I was like, this chick is like, she's amazing. And then she got to speak today, and I guess Dr. Jill Biden, asked her to be the poet laureate for the inauguration today.
yeah,
And
she's
just
incredible.
gorgeous. And yeah, her words were so inspiring, but also rooted in realness of what America is and
Hmm.
her experiences. This, and I looked her up, and she's already running for president 2036. That's the plan. So
Well, as she should.
but she's gonna
By
win.
by then, yeah, I think she will. Yeah, that was Amanda Gorman. Amanda Gorman. Remember
Yeah,
her name.
from Los
We
Angeles.
will definitely be seeing more of her. Yep, she's amazing. Yeah, and for to sit there with my daughter to watch her too. I mean, that was just such a
Yeah,
strong, intelligent woman. I mean, and
yeah.
so young, 22, whole life ahead. I mean, that's amazing. Um, there were, I mean, obviously, Gaga sang, J Lo sang,
I know. I was like, are we gonna talk about the outfits?
Garth. Yeah, we can.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I just want to be superficial and objectify everybody.
Every now and then. I mean, look, you know what? Even the newscasters were commenting on outfits today. When
I mean,
Michelle
Michelle.
Obama walked out, they were just like, what? Yeah,
What did
that's
Maddow say? Like she was so put together that you didn't even notice the mask. Like that's how
right.
well her outfit was
Yes,
put
and it's
together.
true. It's true. I
Yeah.
hadn't even noted that, but yeah, that was absolutely true. Um, my takeaways from Biden's speech, President Biden's speech, I should say.
Uh,
9 minutes early, by the way. 9 minutes earlier than he was supposed to be sworn in.
and at one point though this morning they were running 4.5 minutes late. So somebody
Yeah,
was like,
yeah. I don't know what happened, but then he got sworn in
director was like,
before before
cut
noon.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, but I loved. Let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, the dream of justice for all will be deferred no longer.
Chills
Deferred no
again.
longer. That.
Mhm.
And my whole soul is in it.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, that's it, and that's what it takes, right? I mean, that's what we kind of found out Bridget Hunter, the outfits are amazing. What an historic, unifying day. It's
Yes.
true. Everybody really brought it out. All of Biden's like family. Ooh, they all
Oh,
look
cute.
great.
The granddaughters, like
Yeah,
in like the monotone hats and coats,
yeah.
like
So
great.
good. So good.
The little niece, this is something that stood out to me too, because at one point there's a shot of Kamala's grandnieces like passed out. They're exhausted. It's inauguration's just starting and they're asleep. And then they cut to Bill Clinton, who's also
Yeah.
it's like, wake up, wake up.
Yeah. He's getting on.
Yeah.
He's getting on. And Hillary's the star now.
Yeah.
Joey's saying they mixed up the time on purpose to keep them safe. Maybe. Maybe.
Sure.
I was sort of speculating that maybe they had their bulletproof vests on under their outfits. I don't know. Maybe. I was a little nervous about that today. Like, I know that the
Oh,
security is
sure.
insane right now, but stranger things have happened. So I was a little nervous about that. So thank God nothing like that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I had one more takeaway from the Biden speech, which was lead not with the example of power, but the power of our example. Imagine that. Imagine
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Because that really stuck with me because after the insurrection on the 6th, seeing the headlines around the world about what, and then hearing foreign leaders speaking about what was happening here was so painful to see what they think of the U.S. The fact that they would say that we have always looked to America for as a democracy, and here they are now trying to dismantle this democracy.
Yes, and that is the thought that I had today, is that I can't wait to see the headlines later on from all of our global leaders,
Yeah.
with their take on today's speech and the events. Like, I'm excited to have a little, we can all be friends
See,
again,
we're
right?
okay. We're okay. Yeah. Please
Paris,
be my friend
Paris
again.
Climate
Please.
Accord, we're coming.
Oh, yes. I can't wait for all these executive orders to get
Here's the
things right
thing
again.
is, yeah, and this is what my takeaway from today is. There was a missed opportunity. The director at some point should have had J-Lo and Michelle like walking down the stairs together or something, because both of their outfits were just like spot on, but also like light,
So
like
you
all
wanted a
white
red carpet.
purple.
That's what you
I
wanted, a
wanted
red
a red
carpet.
carpet for
You wanted it
these gorgeous.
online or like internet tonight be there, and Michelle Obama is wearing. Yeah.
Yes. Like, oh, and here comes J-Lo. Oh my God. Have they never met before?
Maybe before the concert tonight. Maybe before the concert. Maybe
Maybe.
that'll
But
happen.
they're going to change. But I love, this is all I'm worried about today. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that says something. Yeah, Joey's so weird. Having someone smarter than a fifth grader to listen to. It's been a lot. Yes, agreed. That's what I said after the speech. Is it's so nice to have adults up there again.
Yeah, not some idiot that does this weird thing at the when he's speaking. He does this. I'm like, what is this
Sorry,
little? Keep your body still.
I don't remember who you're talking about.
She's this poofy
talking about?
orange thing that would just like shift in the wind every
Doesn't
time
ring
he
a bell.
said
I don't know who
something.
you're
Like
talking about.
it was like hard to get a word out, so he had to like throw his body into it.
You must be mistaken. My last president was Obama. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh God,
Racing.
I wish there was some sort of
Yeah.
like Men in Black. Last 4 years.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we just pretend that little blip never happened?
Yeah.
Oh, if only. But yeah, I mean, we're very optimistic. We know there's a lot of work to do, and there's a lot.
There's so
that's
much work.
still
Absolutely.
healing, and I say healing, but there's still going to be a lot of division. I know that. I'm not naive, but at least we have a glimmer of hope now, and that's really my takeaway from today, is that we have that glimmer of hope, and we didn't not so
Yes.
long ago.
I also want like the crab apples to be brought, the crab apple trees to be brought back
Yes,
into the rose
restore the
garden.
garden.
Like,
Restore the
let's
garden.
make it all beautiful again and
Yes, light
welcoming. Oh,
and
let's
beautiful.
see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so this Howard drumline is happening right now. Should
Oh,
we
it
go?
is.
Come watch.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all for joining us for our little redux.
Just
I know it
wanted to
says
check
CNC
in.
coffee, but it's still kind of coffee time. Have a great day.
Merson.
Happy Inauguration Day. Thank you for watching.